Okay, we came on down 293. We turned and went up to 41, came 41 south a couple of miles and looped around, then got on 411-61 north. So we're on 411 north. We'll be going by this big Harley place up here on the left and Tellus Science or Space Museum, whichever it is. I guess it's science on the right. '75's up here. Atlanta is to the right, but you got to turn left right here and loop around to get on 75 south. And here you got to loop around and get on 75 north. Take you up to Adairsville, Calhoun, Dalton, Chattanooga, all the way up to yonder. 411 all the way up into Tennessee. I love that drive. I've been up there. I was up there for one weekend. Pathway to the Smokies. We will be coming up on White, Georgia. We will pass Weissman's Restaurant on the left, and we will pass by Old Car City on the right. I think they advertise Old Car City as having about 7 miles of old cars. There's another railroad train over yonder. That's got an interesting bridge over the road. We may come back and do that. Don't know. After the full meal ice cream deal, we're going to catch Pine Log Wildlife Management Area. This is Tuesday, so it may not be too crowded. Maybe the boss can stick her feet in the creek and play a little bit. Weekends, these wildlife management areas and the state parks, they get so busy, I usually avoid them. And up here where this big American flag is Vicky's favorite camper service place. The service is terrible. Prices are terrible. The people in there are terrible. Wouldn't recommend that place. Okay, Old Car City is up here on the right. We're going to pull over. We've got a bumper car trying to push us down the road. Bumper truck, bumper GMC, and then 4 or 5 behind them. There's a little Studebaker there. There's all kind of stuff in there. There's Westman's. I think I called it Weissman's, but I think that's Westman's Restaurant. Is $2.89 here in Cartersville, and I think I paid $2.85, I believe, this morning in at the Walmart. Okay, this road down here, turn to the right, will take you up to Pine Log. That's where we're headed. There are a couple of old pig iron furnaces in there. North Georgia Mercantile is right here on the left. We're going to pull in there and see about an ice cream. Look at that sign. It's got a big old sign with the ice cream on it. They got all kind of stuff here too. They got some old cars back here in the back. They've got yard art. There you go. You can get a good look at it. Jumbo boiled peanuts. They got this, that, and a little bit of everything. They got an old race car up here. Okay, we're going to be heading back out now. There's the race car. Couldn't get that a minute ago. And then there's the picture of the ice cream cone. Right across there, that road there will take you to the Pine Log Wildlife Management Area dove fields, but we're not going there. I've got video of that. Card full? What's that saying? See what that's saying. Okay, I don't know what was going on with that right speed slow. This is a fast memory card. But anyway, we turned left right after we took that right, and we're going up to the main entrance of Pine Log. There are a couple of other entrances, but we're going to go to the main one where this creek comes out, and then go back up into where the concrete bridge is. And I'll turn it off till we get up there. Okay, here coming right into Pine Log Wildlife Management Area. Right here on the left is the check station. This is a trout stream. I usually stock this place every couple of weeks, I think on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. You've got some people down there fishing now. Nice creek. I don't know if it's stained or not. There are trails in here, and back up behind this check station here, there is a pig iron furnace, but it is in pretty bad shape up the hill up there. There's another one that if we can get to it today, if it's not somebody's not camping there and crowded, we may try to walk up to it. But there's supposed to be another one that's in real good shape that I've never seen. It's evidently about a 20-30 minute hike, and I've never wanted to be far enough, that far away from my vehicle with all my stuff in it. That's a nice little fishing area pond right there on the right. Got trailers, equestrian camping available here. I've got a video of a timber rattler here crossing the road, and I hear that this wildlife management area is notorious for rattlesnakes, but that's the only snake I have seen here. Pretty dry pack here. We've just come across some rain. It'll be fine with me. I don't care anything about getting the Jeep messy today. There's some garlic. I'd like to get out in there and get that garlic, but I am not going to get out there with shorts on the chiggers and the ticks. There are 2 more garlic bulb heads. If I had long pants on, I might get out there, but I don't. Two more. Another one. Well, this road can get rough. I'm planning on going to the concrete bridge here and parking and letting the boss play in the creek and get some pictures, some photography. But this place may be packed too, I don't know. I've seen birders in here taking pictures. Road usually gets a little bit better when we get over top of this hill. It'll still have some rough spots. But if you go past the concrete bridge, if the gate is open and you keep on going up the side of the mountain, the last time I was up there, I got to a place that unless you had a serious four-wheel drive, you weren't going to get through it. Never had any trouble in here, but I have seen and met some strange people in here. And people throwing out trash. Don't know what in the world's wrong with folks. There is quite a bit of hunting in here through the hunting season. Now what a difference. That down there, that mud was sort of dry pack, and up here we got a wet mud hole. This wildlife management area is privately owned, and I don't know if Georgia leases it from them or they just let Georgia manage it for them, the Department of Natural Resources. But a lot of these gates stay closed because people have abused. They get off the road and make a mess when the four-wheel drives, and so the owners have instructed the Department of Natural Resources to keep some of these gates closed all the time. See a lot of wildflowers in here. Usually a lot of black-eyed Susans. There's some there on the right. And right up here is where the rattlesnake was crossing the road. He was crossing from right to left here, and I was coming out. And I stopped and got video of him, and he got uneasy with me, and he turned around and went back up the hill there to the right. There was a girl camping out up there one time. The story was, I didn't talk to her, but the story was that her and her husband had split up, and she was out there camping. That tent was out there a couple of weeks, then it disappeared. There's some more black-eye Susans. Yeah, and I am noticing more and more people living in these wildlife management areas and national forests. I think the state will probably keep them out of the wildlife management areas but national forest, I think, is actually okay. There was a man and a woman camped down here for about 2 weeks, 2 years ago, here to the right at this little creek. Boy, look at those. I think, yeah, those are muscadine vines. Those are nice muscadine vines there. I have a feeling this little fishing hole back here at the concrete bridge is going to be full of folks, but I don't know. We'll see. That road there to the left, when you get up there, that gate is closed. I can see it from here, but it is for handicapped vehicles only. So I've never been up through there. There's been a lot of rain in here. They haven't re-gravelled this. It's gotten bare rock in a lot of places. Trail up here to the right, I know where it goes, but I've never been up it. That's not an official path or trail or whatever you want to call it. It connects to a road that is in another entrance. And coming down here on the left is a really good place to camp. And people are usually camped down here. Nice campsite right at the creek. Close to a couple of fishing holes. And in case I make this a separate video from the other, this is Tuesday, June the 29th, 2021, 79 degrees. This is Pine Log Wildlife Management Area. It is 2:15, and we're heading north on this main road. There's a little baby Jeep, look. Just a little baby Jeep, a Jeep wannabe. Now right down here on the left, people are camping there. I see what looks like 1, 2, 3 tents. No, one car. Yeah, 3 tents, 1 vehicle. Looks like they have set up a semi-permanent site there. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know if the Department of Natural Resources lets them stay there indefinitely or what. I wouldn't think so. Now around that next curve to the left is the concrete bridge. That gate may be closed, and the gate to the right up here, I've never seen this the gate open, the one up here on the right. But it goes up to that same road that goes in from that other entrance. Yeah, it's closed again today. Okay, the gate of the concrete bridge is open. We'll go across it, park on the other side, and see if we can get to the pig iron furnace. And right here on the left and the right, the Department of Natural Resources stocks. There's someone fishing up there to the right. Okay, I'm going to turn it off and we're going to park over here. I don't know if you can see those two darting around or not, but that one's a nice little trout. He's a good 10 inches. Well, he's darting around like a dart. He's probably trying to eat him a smaller fish. There he is. He's harassing him. This water is usually sort of deceiving. It's usually deeper than it looks. This Osmo camera is supposed to be waterproof to 30 feet. And even if it's not, the memory card is supposed to be waterproof. So we're going to see if we can venture, our first venture, or first explore into underwater photography for the first time. A good many fish in here. Not very large. There are a couple that are probably size to keep. They're probably going to take off. I'm about to stick this down in the water. I'm about 7 inches deep. Let's see what we get. Well, how'd it do? I won't be able to tell till I get in the computer. Now I'm probably halfway up to my ankles, probably 10, maybe 11 inches. See the little fish or not. Interesting rock right there. Let's see what it's all about. He's chasing that butterfly over there. Boss is chasing butterflies. How about that? Very interesting rock specimen. Okay, I'm going to put it back underwater and see what that man-made little rock dam with the leaves on it look like with the water cliff flowing through it from the front here. That could be interesting. Hello. Can you see Dickie over there? Okay, I'm about knee deep now. The furnace is back up there. I think we'll walk up there shortly. But let's stick it underwater here. I think that pool gets about maybe 4 feet deep out there, 4.5. It looks like a tiger. Those little fish look like tiger fish from up here.
Vicky is. She wanted to get in the water, and now she won't get in the water. The boss. The boss. Interesting. I'm going to look through these pipes underwater. I just stirred up a bunch of debris. Okay, I'm going to get the walking stick and we're going to go to the furnace. I just got him off my leg. He's trying to get away. Unless you jump, buddy, you're about to meet your maker. This hook is way too big for anything in this little string. I'm gonna just leave it around for to get in somebody's foot or animal or whatever. People are not very intelligent. We're going to walk up the creek bank a little bit, but we're leaving the creek. We're going to go up to the pig iron furnace up here. And I left the bug spray in the back, and it seems like they're getting mean now. Did spray our legs, but I should have brought it, but anyway. Bugs are buzzing. Pretty well traveled path to the furnace. I've seen people camping up here as well. Okay, we're at the furnace. And this is the same type furnace, which is down at Lake Altoona, at Cooper's furnace. Pig iron. Civil War, 1850s to 1870s, maybe 80s type of furnace. Should have brought the bug spray. No, I don't recommend this, and I shouldn't, but I am going to go up in there and get a picture looking from the bottom of the furnace, which you can see is about 3 feet up. You see that sort of oval-shaped bowl there, that's the bottom of it, and get a picture looking up through the stack. Well, like I say, that probably wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done in my life, but I've been known to do some pretty stupid things. No reason to stop now. I certainly wouldn't want to grab a hold of nothing and shake it. Look. Down here there's a pipe. That's where the molten pig iron would come out from. It was melting, come out down here. See if I can get this butterfly here. Well.